Hi, my name is Marilee, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade gummy worms. I'm sure something the kids are all going to be very excited about. It's really not that difficult. You just need a few key ingredients. I have already started to soften 4 tablespoons of unflavored gelatin in 1/4 cup of cold water because it needs to soften for about 5 minutes. So I've already started that process. Now in our saucepan, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of sugar, 4 tablespoons of light corn syrup, and then we're also going to add 2/3 of a cup of raspberry juice, raspberry puree. Now this was made, you can take either frozen or fresh, about 1.5 cups of raspberries, cook them down in a small saucepan until they're very soft, and then run them through a strainer to get your raspberry puree. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this over to our stove, and we're going to stir it until the sugar dissolves. And then we'll bring it back and add the gelatin. Now that our sugar is completely dissolved, we're going to take it off the heat, and we're going to add in our gelatin that we had softened with cool water. And we're going to continue stirring that until that is also completely dissolved. This might take just a little bit of time, trying to get that gelatin all softened up in there. And I'm going to continue stirring this until all the gelatin is completely dissolved. And then we're going to pour it into our prepared 8x8 pan. Now, the way we prepared our 8x8 pan is we had to lightly sprinkle it with a little bit of water in the bottom. So that's how it's been prepared. And then what's going to happen after we've poured this into our pan, this raspberry mixture is going to need to chill for about an hour in the refrigerator. Or if you had enough time, you could let it sit on a countertop for about 4 to 6 hours. I don't know, with our busy schedules, I don't know of anybody that has that much time. So we let this chill for about an hour, and then we would repeat the same process with the gelatin, the corn syrup, the sugar, but we'd use about 2/3 a cup of orange juice this time. Go through the exact same procedure. Pull out the chilled raspberry mixture, pour the orange juice on top of it, and then from there we would go through and let it chill for another hour. And then we'll unmask it. So this is all of this here. We're going to end up pouring this into the pan. Now we're going to put this in the refrigerator and chill it for 1 hour, and repeat the same process all over again with orange juice. I've just taken our gummy worms out of the refrigerator where they sat and chilled after I had poured the orange juice layer on top. And now, after being thoroughly chilled, you can see they're very rubbery and very gummy. And now we have our very own homemade gummy worms. So now your kids will be thrilled to have their own plate of gummy worms to eat for dessert today. And that's how you make homemade gummy worms.